I now declare the whare open.
A poignant moment. Jessica Beever opening our new plant pathogen containment facility, named in honour of her and her late husband, the much-loved and respected staff member Ross. The couple have made huge contributions to fungal taxonomy and genetics, plant pathology, botany and conservation of New Zealand's flora and fungi, says Chief Executive Richard Gordon.
Quite commonly a building is named after a single person, but in this occasion we're very happy to name this building after two people, a very special couple, and it's of course a great pleasure to have Jessica with us.
Richard fondly recalled Ross's qualities and his influential work.
I remember also his doggedness and perseverance and the reputation that he had, and that played out in the work that he did, and understanding the reasons for kauri dieback and before that for cabbage tree decline.
The state-of-the-art plant pathogen containment facility at our Tamaki site marks a significant step forward in our ability to battle against invasive weeds as well as destructive plant pathogens attacking species as diverse as kauri and kiwi fruit. Board members and other VIPs were proudly shown around the new facility by members of staff whose research capabilities have been greatly enhanced by its construction.
While we can continue to expand and fast-track some of our weed biocontrol studies by bringing in addition to insects, we can bring in plant pathogens into containment. This facility also gives us the opportunity to research unwanted plant pathogens which pose a threat to our native flora. And the first to cab off the rank in our particular case is the kauri killer, PTA. And by Christmas we'll have commenced further experiments in this facility, because in order to propagate and utilise that pathogen, you have to be doing that in containment.
Manager Sarah Dodd says the facility will also enable some biocontrol research that was previously not possible.
That allows us to do it in total containment, which we haven't had the opportunity to do before. So we can test these fungi in a safe environment, knowing that they cannot escape out into the environment.
Although the facility will primarily be used to securely hold and study plant pathogens and their host plants, it can also be used to research insects and other invertebrates in containment if required. One of the key features is the ability to grow plants in sealed growth rooms that meet a high level of safety and security of containment and provide natural light.
A lot of the pathogens that we have been working with are rusts, and a lot of rusts require natural light to produce spores and remain viable within the plants. So natural light is quite important to sporulating or producing inoculum for these plants, and obviously that's quite important in a weed biocontrol program because it's the inoculum that we then take out into the field and release.
And other biosecurity and research organisations, including the Ministry for Primary Industries, other CRIs, universities, overseas research institutes, businesses and private individuals will also be able to use these facilities. Jessica Beever says her husband would be proud.
Oh, he would. I mean, he was there at the beginning when they started thinking of this project, and it will mean that Landcare can do experiments here instead of having to do them overseas, and they can be much more in control of what goes on, and hopefully too, well, as we heard, we certainly will be able to make use of this. Other people will be able to make use of the facility, and we heard that from the bosses from Plant and Food, from Auckland University, from Auckland City, yes. So it bodes well for Landcare in many ways.